Like, why you press buttons with so much pizzazz? Flick, bump, yeah.
Do you know Salt Bay?
No.
You know Salt Bay.
You know the guy who does the salt?
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm like him with both buttons.
You think anybody's like trademarked Salt Bay yet?
I think probably did. Yeah, I mean,
probably
probably
did himself.
You would think some of those people would like jump on the opportunity and trademark their names or even put an LLC behind it or something just to say you own the phrase, right?
Yeah.
Niggas don't do that shit.
Welcome to episode 13 of KAFE KEYDOOR, everyone. I'm your host, KEYDOOR. To my right, I got Flashlight. How you doing, my boy? How you doing?
I'm doing good. I'm beaming, actually.
Yeah, this shit about bright as hell. And then we got Pseudo Sato to my left. How you doing, bro? How you doing? Oh, shit.
Yeah.
It just changed.
I'm doing some little watchdog shit today.
You feeling blue?
Always.
Damn, that's sad.
Always, man.
That's sad. How y'all doing, though? What we finna talk about today?
We got the hood hot one sitting in front of me.
We do have some hot wings. So Flash and I were just shopping for hamburger helper materials at Walmart. And then next
hamburger helper materials.
So then we
so it's a privilege. It's a box of pasta.
I spot the hot ones like wings that they sell like in the frozen section. I'm like, you know what? We should probably try this.
So they're sitting in front of us.
Yeah, it's just right there in front of us.
We could show the damn little heat.
I mean,
little heat packets.
Yeah.
The little heat, the Los Calientes packets.
Yeah.
Hold on.
That's the first one. That's the little mild one.
I don't know.
Yeah, that's the mild. No, that's the tier 2.
Yeah, that's the
mild
second
caliente.
hottest.
Oh yeah, that's the medium
And
one.
then we got
And then
classic
we have the mild right there.
The classic hot. And then what? The last dab.
Yeah, the last dab,
Yeah,
which
this
is like
that.
the hottest one
The last
of all
dab.
time.
It
Of
can't.
the entire
It
pack.
really can't be that hot.
It's pretty hot, dude.
The way that you was making it seem earlier, bro.
Dude,
You feeling, bro? Is it really that bad? Hell no. Go ahead, eat it. It's in the kitchen. That's the one right there. I ain't no bitch. I'll eat it. That's the one right there. That's it right there. I'll eat it later, bro. Give me a second.
Anything like any last remarks? Any last remarks?
Nigga, I'm setting up the show. Like we should be doing this. Bro.
They weren't kidding when they say hot ones. They were not kidding. Oh no.
The one on the show isn't even that hot. That'd be disappointing.
I need to meet these master craftsmen of hot sauce. My mouth is still burning and I'm about to cry.
You eat spicy stuff, huh?
I'll eat hot chicken all night.
You have to ask them. Are you? How are you with spicy food? How are you with spicy food? Clearly not that good.
This is before the show even started.
I'd be fucking crying.
Would you eat another one?
I don't cry eating hot food.
Would you eat another one though?
No, I didn't.
I said, would you?
I will.
I would. I want to try it.
All right, so let's try the regular one first.
Yeah.
All right, I'm gonna try
Let's give it a go.
the regular classic hot.
Got the classic.
No, we gotta
got the
play.
mild.
We gotta play the sound effects from. I
don't even know.
You don't watch Hot Ones?
I haven't watched hot ones in so long.
Yeah, it's a chicken nugget.
Yeah. A little spice.
Yeah, a little bit. Yeah.
Yeah.
Didn't you say no more mukbangs on the show after the Halloween episode?
And this was his idea. Like, he saw it and was like,
we
man, we gotta
gotta do this shit on the show, cuz.
I don't even get it.
Oh, so that means future mukbangs are on the table?
Maybe. not on some no whole Nikocado type shit.
No, you don't want to eat fucking 14 pounds of noodles?
Hell no.
You don't want to eat the
I don't even wanna
entire
eat an
McDonald's
ounce of
menu.
noodles.
You want to eat the entire McDonald's menu?
Hell no.
We could do that April Fools.
April Fools?
Yeah, we order a whole bunch of shit and do a Nico Cotto style
Or
podcast.
your
we
fault.
set it up to where we do.
It's-
It's a whole drawn out episode, and right when we're about to start eating, it turns.
It turns off. That'll be fire.
And it's your fault.
That'll be fire.
It's
bro.
your fault. I'm
Anyway,
getting
It
fat.
turns off.
The classic hot is not that hot. I'm gonna be honest.
Yeah, no, it's mild, dude. That's why they call it mild.
It's not so bad. And then now we're gonna go for the Los Calientes.
Yeah, the Caliente. That's the one right there.
I want the hottest one. The hottest looking one with the
That's
most
the last
sauce.
dab.
With the most sauce on it. Delicioso.
Delicioso.
You want to try one, Bree? You said you don't like spicy food.
My seafood don't like me.
Damn. You really do be like that, huh?
It'd be like.
But honestly, I don't even really taste the difference.
I do.
It's a little kick to it.
It's a little bit. It's a little bit, I guess.
Yeah.
It's not so bad. But I'm ready for the last dab. I might have to take some of your Lynchburg lemonade though. I ain't gonna cap.
Go ahead.
I might just have one
I
on
might have to pass
standby.
me one, my guy.
I might need one.
Give her one too.
There you go.
Hey, it's a twist off. It's a twist off. You don't have to break the table.
This guy.
Twist
Oop.
off.
Didn't know it was a twist off. I did just put some shit on the table. Oops. I tried to twist
the
it.
damn table, man.
Cheers, lads. Lynchburg lemonade. Not sponsored, but I'm just showing what I'm drinking.
Sure, man.
Clink.
Clank.
I thought you
Damn
tapped one.
microphone.
I thought you tapped. I think it's tapped this fucking.
He did have one a couple weeks ago.
Hold that so we can actually clink.
My Miller. All right, fine. Clank.
Well, I don't think that's good to like. Oh, okay, it's not empty. All right.
I mean, it's not empty, so I mean, it's all
Yeah, I'm
good.
gonna need to finish that.
Right, but then it's yours. So we gotta do that again.
All right, let's do it one
You
more
don't
time.
have to do it again.
One
Yes,
more
we
clink.
do.
Come
We
on.
gotta
Fine,
break
one
up
more
the
clink. We'll do it.
juju.
All right.
But yours is
And I gotta open it.
Yours isn't even open. That's what I'm saying. Man, this is alcoholic. Oh my god. I haven't had alcohol since I was 23 years old.
Yeah. There we go.
Ah, yeah,
Sheesh.
yeah. That way
Clink.
to bring in the third month of 2021, right before we go to World War III.
2021. I think you mean 2022.
Right.
2023.
Yeah, I watched.
2022.
No, it's 2020 Prestige 2.
Yeah,
Yeah,
you're
We're
right.
in the second
I
Prestige.
saw
Yeah.
when I watched Date Night. It was like you got to get your toast right, otherwise you and your wife are gonna go on a crazy adventure around the city. So I don't know. Let's get to the loud one. The one
Damn.
that had Mike in
Last
tears.
dab.
Had that nigga in tears,
His
bro.
face was on
It
fire.
can't be that bad. Cheers, lads. Last dab. Let's see if the niggas on Hot Ones really be. You gotta dink it and sink it like on some.
Dink it
like on
and
some,
sink it.
like on some. What's it called?
Good morning.
I'm kind of scared. I can't lie.
I'm already eating it.
It's gone, man.
It's gone, man. That one don't have no sauce on it. The one I just ate.
Yeah, dude.
Yeah.
They didn't give us that much. You see how much smaller this one is compared to the other one? I was like, look, that's all you needed.
Oh shit.
You feel it?
Oh shit.
You feel it, right?
Oh shit.
Don't fuck around. I had two of them. I had two of them, dude.
Okay.
It just immediately kicks in.
It's like it's a switch. It's like
We go from like. Oh shit!
Hey, it's not that bad though. The way the niggas be making it seem like on the show, oh shit. It like waves in. It comes in. Oh my god, it's getting worse. I don't want this.
I think it's the first time he ever walked off on the show. It's the only time.
this is very alcoholic. Yeah.
He's getting water.
You can pass one to Mike if he needs it.
Oh man.
You need a water, Mike? Nah.
I'm good. I got the lemonade.
Oh shit. That is pretty bad. That is pretty bad.
Want to have another one?
Yeah, fuck it.
Yo, let's get it. Let's get it. Let's go.
Let's do this shit. Fuck it.
But shit, I guess I'm gonna do that one.
You're stupid, bro. Oh man.
That's a game right there. Look, we might just gonna do like a Russian roulette. You
Oh
put
no!
one- you
Oh
put,
no!
You put two hot ones in mix it, and just like sit down.
That's why I had to organize it.
And we gotta get like a little cake spinner thing,
Mm-hmm.
and like have it spin around.
Hell no!
Oh my god!
He ran off.
Oh my goodness.
Dude, I'm gonna have tears coming off my face.
Man.
Whew.
But nah, these nuggets ain't bad though. Like the bread and hit, the chicken is chicken, you know. He needed some milk.
Got some milk.
He needed milk. Oh my goodness.
Yeah, having two is like ridiculous.
Yeah, this is the second one that gets you.
God damn.
Oh, my God, we're peaking hard. Oh, fuck. I need some tissue. And a cup. Is that you using this?
No, you can use it.
What was in it?
Just some ice. It melted out.
Speaking of which.
Turn the white light on.
All right.
Oh my God. The second one was too much. We shouldn't have did that. Yeah, we shouldn't have did that.
Probably not my best idea.
Yeah, we probably shouldn't have did that one, bro. Nah. I'm losing my voice. Oh God.
I'm sweating. I'm crying.
Oh, I'm sweating. Fuck. Literally sweating. You can see it on my forehead. Oh, we only drink almond milk around these parts. Yo, that shit is pretty bad. I can't lie. The dudes on the show are not joking. They're not playing.
No.
I have no reason to fake it.
Holy fuck.
Where's my notebook?
I don't even know. That was right next to you.
Oh, I thought this was an iPad.
Who got one?
I don't even have one anyway.
We're gonna be making unpleasant sounds of like.
Okay, look, listen. I got a topic for you, right?
Yeah. What you got?
I want to ask y'all a high. What is it? A philosophical question. Do you believe in purpose and talent? Like natural born talent. Do you believe in it?
Yeah, really? Definitely.
I don't.
I believe that you can be good at something. Like you can just be good at something because just based off how this whole human body works and how. All right, so for example, if your mom's really fast and your dad's really fast,
Right.
and they have you might be really fast if you ever trained in running and became really good.
Yeah.
You might, to me, that's what talent looks like. It's just something that you were given based off the biology that you're both, that both of your parents have. Mm-hmm. Like talent isn't just like, and you're stronger than most. Like nah, it's some generational hard work put into that. Like yeah, you might be stronger than most people in your peer group, but your dad was the one who was in the gym 6 days out the week, really pumping iron, and he just had you, and now you have a freakish amount of strength inside of your body because of what the blue.
Kind of like how in Invincible with Mark.
Yeah.
Yeah, but that's different though. He was a totally different race of human.
Yeah, but in a sense, people would see that as talent too. Like if he did play sports and he was just, let's say his powers didn't fully manifest, but they were there. Like he was stronger than most, he was faster than most. Like he could be the fastest kid in his school if he tried.
Right.
Or he could be the strongest kid on the football team if he tried.
Yeah.
Or he can throw a fucking football to Jerusalem and back. But yeah, that people would have saw that as talent, but he just had a physical, he just had
a physical upper hand on a lot of people.
Yeah, but that's not to say
heritage.
That's not to say that you can't catch him. Like the people, well, what's the saying? Hard work beats talent when talent doesn't work hard. Yeah,
when talent doesn't work hard. Yeah.
Yeah, so it's like you can have whatever you want. You can be the best artist in the world from birth or the best artist in your class, but if you're not practicing drawing every day, guess who's gonna get better than you?
What do you think, Mike?
I'm with him on this one.
I don't believe that people are born with anything. Like I feel like every person can learn anything. I don't think it comes down to being born with talent.
Yeah.
Me and Bree had this conversation the other day, actually.
Well, what about okay, so let's forget talent for a second. Let's say like someone is born with natural born charisma.
Yeah.
Like you could work hard to become charismatic and become a people person,
but you won't be as charismatic as Mr.
As someone who was born to be charismatic.
What?
Your stomach, nigga.
Oh shit.
What were you saying? What were you saying, bro?
No, I was just saying though, like, if you were to work hard to be charismatic, it's not going to be the same as somebody who is born to be a people person.
Effortlessly.
Yeah,
but I don't think you can be born. But I wouldn't count charisma as a talent though.
But charisma is definitely a talent.
Definitely is a talent.
Everyone can't be a con man. The best con man has the most charisma. You see what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So like, if you were born with an upper hand on charisma because of whatever that reason is, that person would probably be just that much better at.
But I think you gain like your skills and charisma.
Oh yeah, most definitely
over time. I don't think you can be born with anything. I think your environment is what shapes you to be the person that you're supposed to be.
I can definitely see what you're saying, because it's like I can understand that point too, because it's not like okay, this person has the talent to run fast, or he has a natural born talent of making people laugh.
Yeah,
you know, but it's like he wouldn't know he can make people laugh if he didn't make people laugh.
Yeah.
You see what I'm saying? The only reason he has this talent is because he's really good at making people laugh. Right. So it's like an endless loop. It's like, what came first, the chicken or the egg? It's like you can't really answer that question because none of us was here before a chicken got here.
Right.
So, you know.
You believe in purpose?
Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm. You think people are born with a purpose when they're born?
Well, I wouldn't say a purpose with the super quotes and the definition after it, but it's more like the reason you came here is because, one, you wanted to. Because I don't think no one can make you do anything. Like, I was talking to our mom earlier and I was saying, like, you don't even own your body. This whole human experience is just a human experience.
What do you mean by that?
The body that you have does a lot of the things for itself. It'll fall asleep on its own. It'll cough if it needs to. It'll regurgitate the poison in the stomach. It'll take that step forward for you. You're breathing right now without thinking about it because your body is doing it. To me, your body is more of a...
But your body took 9 months to learn how to do that.
Oh yeah, most definitely. I'm not taking anything away from what my body has done. But my spirit is here to guide this thing. I have control over it, yes. So it feels. But this body, I belong to it. It doesn't belong to me. Because there's a lot of things that you can do. You know is wrong. You look down the path, you eyed up the options and was like, well, legs are moving. I'm going to do it anyway.
Right.
You know, I'm just going to move down this path knowing it's wrong. But your brain is like, you shouldn't do it. And your heart and your stomach's like, and your soul.
You shouldn't do it.
And you're like, you shouldn't do it. You shouldn't do it.
But I'm finna go do it.
But your body's like, she got a fat ass though. You know what I'm saying? So it's like you are I don't want to use the word prisoner. I'd say passenger or a co-pilot.
Yeah,
in this experience. Like, you're here. You got your hand on the wheel. You got the most control, but it's definitely somebody else in there with you.
And that's why like psychedelics like psilocybin can like make you realize that you are a co-pilot.
Yeah.
Like, you're a passenger.
Do we really have like control though?
I mean, we can move our hands and feet and all that, but you know, like, it's just
because I believe in fate.
Yeah.
Like, very much believe in fate to a heavy degree, because like I think a lot of shit happens for like a reason. Like that's why I don't like really be tripping about people like that be getting abortions and stuff, because like if somebody is supposed to be here, they're gonna be here regardless of if they come through this person,
whether you got in the way or not, right? Yeah.
Like, you know what I'm saying? So like, you know, even like, I don't know. I just believe that we don't necessarily have a lot of control over the things that we do in our life.
Yeah.
And we think we do. That's why I don't believe in purpose or talent or none of that shit. But I do believe we have choices. And you know, if I'm gonna sit here and think that I'm making all the choices that I'm doing in my life, I'm gonna just act like I am.
Yeah, might as well.
You know what I mean? And I don't believe like people can be born with talent. I think you have to learn everything. Yeah. Even if you're a naturally good singer, you still have to cultivate
you still gotta
that
get
skill
better at singing
to become a good singer.
You got to increase your range.
Yeah, you have
like
to.
You got the voice, but you just got to increase your range.
Yeah.
Not even just singing, editing, fucking running, athleticism, anything. You have to train it.
Walking.
You have to train it, even if you do have a natural talent for it. Like, I just think people gravitate towards what they gravitate towards. I don't believe like you have talent. Like,
yeah,
I don't know. Talent.
I don't know. Like, I have a family that is like, I guess, in the entertainment industry, so to say, who are like into it. And I guess coming into it like this, just through like internet digital distribution instead of like traditional, it's kind of like the same thing where it's like having a purpose to continue on that whole thing.
Yeah.
Instead of just hey, I just want to do this.
So you believe that you're living in your purpose right now?
Yeah.
I do too. I do as well.
I look at it like this. What Offset say? You're born to be who you're gonna be. You're gonna be who you were born to be. Regardless of what you do, you're gonna be the person you're supposed to be.
You think if somebody works their entire life at a fast food spot and die, that was their purpose?
It was their purpose as far as they was concerned.
It's definitely a stepping stone.
Yeah, like it's their purpose. Like your purpose is whatever you say your purpose is.
What do you mean stepping stone?
So say if like the person, I guess the parent, is just maybe at the lower end tier, like complete bottom of the totem pole in terms of like working at a fast food restaurant.
Right.
They have a kid who can do much better than the parent. They could have a stepping stone to much better opportunity.
Right.
Like being a manager, or even like having their own franchise.
Right.
Things like that.
But what if that's all they are though? Somebody is born, they exist, they start working at Wendy's and stay working at Wendy's until the day.
Everyone's purpose is dictated by the person themselves.
That too, man.
So it's like, yeah, you have a quote divine purpose, but like we established earlier, there is no set path for anyone. It's kind of just like an endless. You're just unrolling this tape, and whatever you see is whatever you see. Mm. You planned on going to your girlfriend's house today and doing whatever you planned on doing according to the books. That's what you're gonna do.
What if some people's purpose are to just be born so they can give birth to someone
to give birth to someone
amazing?
And that could be the case for some people.
What happened?
You're good. I mean, and that could be the case for some people. Some people could be born as vessels, but that's why they say life is opportunity. Make the most of it while you're here. If you was to find out that your purpose was to only graduate high school, and you found that out at the end of your life, like let's say you go up to the great
pearly
beyonds,
gates,
and he's like, all right, well, you accomplished your goal. And what was my goal? Oh, graduate high school. I did that
70 years ago.
I did that
70 years before I died.
Yeah, you accomplished your goal early on. I'm proud of you. Thanks.
So everything that you lived beyond that was just
It's just
side
up to you.
missions.
It's just up to
It's
you.
just side
Like, you
missions,
do what you
bro.
want to do.
But I don't even think that would be someone's purpose. Something that needed.
Yeah, I mean, but it could be. It could be like an ant's purpose is to burrow through the ground, find food, and feed his queen.
Well, with ants, they kind of have the same perception. Like they all kind of connect to each other.
I mean, yeah, but even
they live on one mind.
Even a doe, like a deer,
A doe.
you know, a deer's. We don't know the deer's a deer purpose is.
Their purpose is to be eaten.
Really? Yeah. Okay. See, that's a very simple purpose.
Yeah.
That's a very simple.
What else is a deer here
purpose
for?
I mean, it's heavy and agile. It definitely.
It's here to provide nutrients to the lions
and the ground
and the ground when they get turned to
brush
shit.
up against trees and drop debris.
But I'm trying to think like, what would a deer's purpose be beyond just being eaten?
Oh well,
it's good for lawn care.
It's to eat. It's to eat.
To eat grass and shit.
It has to cut down on these berry populations.
Yeah,
the
berry population.
Without deer, it'd be berries all over the
It'd be
smoke.
berries everywhere, bro. Who the fuck eating that shit? Ain't nobody finna eat that shit.
Ain't nobody eating that shit but the deer.
That's crazy.
So you know, like your goal can be as simple as learning how to tie your shoes, learning how to walk correctly. Maybe that's the one thing you didn't do in your last life.
Yeah.
And it's like, all right, you can go on and go learn how to walk if you want. I'll pull some strings again, shit. You know.
Yeah, I'm coming down from the heat though.
Yeah.
Like that shit. It hits you really hard. Like it smacks you in the face like really hard, and then it goes away. Yeah. It goes away. Yeah. The last dab is not a fucking joke at all. At all, bro.
Yeah, those TikTokers on TikTok, they be doing the spicy food, no reaction. I look at you.
But it's a video. All you got to do is just not really put anything spicy on it, and then it's easy to not react. Yeah. Why would you purposely put yourself
or hold your reaction for like 7 more seconds?
Yeah, it's just a minute long video, and as soon as it's over. But I think the reaction is way better. Yeah. Your reaction is way better.
I don't believe you, brother.
Didn't you want to talk about Dr. K?
All right. So yeah. So we all know that YouTube is a place for a lot of occupations. Whether you're being
real quick, turn his slider down some, Bree. He's peaking very hard. Turn his slider on.
I mean, I could just move it.
the slider, the volume slider, just down a little bit. All right, what were you saying?
So we all know that YouTube is a big place for occupations like fashion, mechanics,
Right.
Tutorials,
shit like that, right?
gaming.
So I mean, would you guys be surprised that there's a psychology like part of YouTube? Yeah,
A psychologist meta.
yeah,
Something
like that.
I wouldn't be surprised.
So there's this streamer by the name of Dr. K or Healthy Gamer GG. There was a documentary made about him and how he treated Wreckful.
Yeah, go ahead.
So with Dr. K, he had a session with Wreckful, I guess a non-session with Wreckful, and then kind of made promises to help him for 2 years on stream, on footage. So there's footage of Dr. K saying like he could have a healthy like work relationship with Wreckful because he was a bit of a loner as a streamer. He would sometimes pay for people to live with him, tell them to quit their jobs, and just basically be paid to be a friend.
He had guap like that?
Yeah, he was I think he was the biggest WoW streamer on Twitch.
How do I apply?
Yeah,
He died.
Oh, fuck.
He died.
R.I.P. to a legend, I guess.
He died.
I'm sorry to hear that.
Yeah, I was gonna get to that.
Oh, my bad. Okay.
So Wreckful was, he was depressed, and he had like bipolar like disorder and stuff like that. So he kind of lost the battle, and Dr. K fell back on his promise to basically have a healthy relationship with Wreckful for 2 years, as he said on stream.
So hold on. So he was paying people to be cool with him for years, and he made them sign contracts to be cool with him.
Not Dr. K, no.
No, I'm talking about the guy. Right?
Wreckful, yeah. Like, he said that he would sometimes pay people to
That is
live
sad
with him.
as fuck. That's sad as fuck. You have to pay someone to be your friend.
Yeah.
Golly, continue. My bad.
So yeah, there was another instance in the documentary where I don't know if you guys know about like the whole offline TV ordeal.
That's a Pokemon, right?
Yeah.
No, it's Disguised
Like-
Toast.
No.
dudes.
That's I think that's Minecraft or something.
No,
like that.
They have a group called Offline TV.
Well, offline TV is like with Pokemon, Lily Pichu, Yvonne, and all that.
Yeah.
Yvonne had a session. Well, I guess a session in quotations with Dr. K, and I guess the topic of assault came up, and it seemed like that Dr. K was very like open to canvassing Yvonne about who groped her in her sleep, type shit. And he's like, if you really want the problems to go away, you could just donate to the foundation. And like
Dr. K, go and fill my wallet if you want to get.
so literally like she gave him $3,000 for the foundation.
Yeah, I'll
So,
stop groping you if you give me.
No, no, he didn't. He didn't grope her, dude. He didn't do it. He didn't grope her, but he canvassed her.
Allegedly.
He was very open. Like he was open to pry the information out of her. He's like, "Who are you protecting? Who is this guy?"
That's what an interviewer does. An interviewer.
But
does.
this is on stream.
Yeah, but
like,
that's what an interviewer does, though. How do you have to be a big streamer to get a consultation from Dr. K?
I think so.
So only rich people can talk to Dr. K.
I guess so.
That's so weird. Because I was like, man,
Only rich people can afford therapy.
only rich people can afford therapy. Damn. But yeah, continue what you're saying.
What was another instance? Damn. I think that's mainly the whole like talking point, like with the whole like Wreckful and Yvonne situation.
And you think people that are you think it's wrong to stream therapy sessions?
You can't call it sessions.
Yeah, you can't call it a therapy session if you're gonna stream it.
Why
yeah.
not?
You can't be recorded.
Yeah, like this.
According to who?
According to the law, doctor-patient confidentiality.
Yeah.
Like if,
Is that a law or is that just something that's unspoken?
It's part of their guidebook. Like,
yeah,
it's their ethics, like ethics code and law.
So you can't. Okay, so in the when you go to school for being a therapist, you can't talk about what you talk about.
You can't talk about what you talked about with your client.
So if
you can tell stories about things your client may have told you, but you can't say who it is, and you can't get into like super details.
So if I murder someone, right, and I'm a suspect to that, and the cops know for a fact that I'm going to therapy with this guy, they can't ask him to tell him.
They can't ask him to confirm whether you did it or not. They have to find another way to get you to confess.
Why? When he knows, isn't that him withholding information?
Not if by oath of his practice, he has to keep his mouth closed. Sorry, dude. Or just like if a doctor was to see a man bleeding out from a gunshot wound on the street and he saved him and he just left. Mm-hmm. It's not his obligation to get this man to a hospital. He took an oath to never cause harm and to fix what he can, whatever the oath is. I think it's like, if you see someone in need, help them if you can along your... I don't know the doctor's oath. So
does he still have to close his mouth if it comes out that your client was accused and charged with what they had? Could he talk about it after they're locked up? No.
That's just like, they're protected the same way lawyers are protected. Like, you could call your lawyer and be like, yeah, I killed the fuck out that man. I shot him 6 times in the face.
No, you can't.
You can tell your lawyer that, yes, you can.
Your lawyer can turn down the case and snitch on you.
Well, they can, but a lawyer still can't because you paid them. They can't sit here and say, all right, so prosecution, he did kill him. His job is to get you off. And because you are or
get a less severe charge.
Or to get a less severe charge. Whether I did it or not, it's up to you to decide on whether you take this case, but you still can't tell nobody. I already paid you. I paid you for this session. That's why, like, a lot of times in TV shows, you'll see, like, a lawyer in a TV show will probably be like, hey, bro, give me a nickel. It's like, why? Because anything you tell, just give me a nickel. And so he'll take the nickel. He's like, all right, so you can tell me anything you want. Because you just paid me, I'm your lawyer now. I can't tell nobody by law. I can't tell nobody now.
So he can give out free consultations as long as he just doesn't call it.
Yeah, he doesn't call it session.
As long as he doesn't call it session.
He's walking a very blurry line between professional and casual.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. That's because he is a doctor, and it's not like this doctor can't give casual information to somebody who was to ask him, whether that's a park bench or whether that's a chat room online.
So you can pay your doctor to be your friend for 2 years.
No, that's not what
totally different. Did. Totally different situation.
Yeah.
Okay, so what? I'm just confused about the whole situation. Who did he pay? Who did
Reckful paid strangers to be his friend,
just random people.
Yeah.
How could
be his roommate?
How do you expect to build a relationship like that?
I don't know.
Like I'm not saying it to make fun of this guy, but he is dead. So it's like, you know what I'm saying? Like, it's not funny, but it's like, bro, like,
but it's real.
It's real. Like, so
you
like, how
paid me to live in your house for free? Like,
that's creepy. Like you're paying me to live here?
You're paying me to live here, and what? You just want me to be your? What does that mean?
What does it mean?
He just wants you to occupy the space and keep him company.
Yeah, but what does that mean? Like, do I play with your toes? Do we?
No. It doesn't have to be anything like that.
It just be there and play the game with me.
But
socialize.
What if I don't feel like playing the game?
But I'm paying you. Nigga, I'm paying you. You finna play this fucking game. I don't care if we sitting here for 10 hours. Nigga, I paid you money. That's so
good
fucked
money.
up. It's so fucked up. How long was this? How long ago was this? Is it fun? Is it okay to make fun of this?
This was 2 years ago.
Oh, 2 years.
Okay, that's fine.
I mean, but it's still like, Reckful made an impact on Twitch streamers.
How so? What did he do?
He's the biggest streamer.
He was the biggest streamer. I never heard of this guy.
Like he was a WoW streamer, like a World of Warcraft streamer. Yeah, he's been doing it for years. Streamer.
And
he's like one of the OG people.
He was alone?
Yeah.
Damn. Why didn't he just go to TwitchCon?
He did.
And people still didn't fuck with him?
I think there's more to this story that all of us don't have.
I mean, there is, but I'm trying to keep it condensed here.
Yeah, like, I don't want to speak ill of the dead. But it just sounds like something's missing. Like
a piece. It's like there's something not adding up. That's what I'm saying.
Were you paying people to just be your friend, or were you paying people?
I mean, it's a bit of both, but like you'd have to watch the documentary to like understand the full grasp of it.
Yeah, but if the narrative that they're spinning is he paid strangers to be his roommate.
Yeah, because he was depressed and couldn't really socialize.
Depressed, but you have all of these different people who you already know actually like you because they follow you on such and such.
Yeah.
You go to TwitchCon, you do a meet and greet over in your local town or find out where most of your fans are, and you go there. You don't pay fans unless you were paying. Well, you don't pay strangers unless you were paying people to do things you don't want people to know about.
But you can't be friends with your fans.
Well, why not?
You can't.
Well, people say it's like a whole
IRL
power dynamic
friends.
or something.
Yeah, it's a power dynamic. Yeah.
I mean, I don't see.
Yeah, but they say you can't date your fans, but people still do that.
It's a bit weird.
People say you can't.
You can't be friends with your fans.
Yeah,
but you can't be dating them. You can't be intimate with your fans.
Yeah, but going to a meetup and telling all of my if I'm gonna pay somebody to be my friend, I'm gonna go buy my subscribers lunch. Like, y'all come to such and such. I'm gonna
host a cookout.
Yeah, host a cookout or something.
Yeah,
you
get
know
some
what
catering.
I mean?
Yeah,
whatever that paycheck I was about to give to this random person, I'm gonna spend it on my community.
And that was gonna be hard too. Instead of paying these motherfuckers to live with you,
you could have just hosted a cookout every couple of weeks. It could have been every week if you wanted it to.
Because he got racks like that apparently. To pay someone to live with him.
You can put up on the big screen.
Not to say that what he did was wrong or not. But I can just think of 1,000 different ways you could spend your money. Than paying people to just live with you. That just don't make no sense to me. And
it's not the guy we're talking about. It's more the situation.
Funny enough, I was in a Discord call with a guy. He was like, man, I'm just like so lonely. I need a roommate and blah blah blah. I just need someone to occupy the space. And dude was like, I was saying like, I mean, I totally get it. I'm that kind of guy who would be like isolated in his room, just chilling. He's like, oh no, you should probably live with me, man. I'll even pay your rent, man. I'm just like,
I don't know about all that.
Yeah, you're jumping the gun. I only met you for like 5 minutes.
I don't know about all that.
Like, I met you for 5 minutes.
How much you paying?
I don't fuck with that, dude.
How much you paying?
No, just to find out like this very generous guy who's gonna pay you to live in his house, and the reason he needs new roommates is because he murders.
He already skin suited the last 4. He don't have them anymore.
Yeah,
they already decayed away. He forgot to put
his habit is becoming more expensive way too quickly.
Yeah. I see it though.
Funny enough, like with that whole documentary, there was literally no fallout because it came from a guy who defended cuties. Funny enough,
cuties.
Yeah, it was that guy. Like, you remember the guy with the glasses and the beard?
Yeah.
That's the guy who made the documentary, Max Carson.
Mr.
Girl.
And he defended that Cuties movie?
Yeah.
I can't believe Netflix put that shit on a damn platform, bro. It's still on Netflix?
I think so.
It's still there.
I think
it's just heavily suppressed. Unless you go looking for it, you're not gonna find it.
I get the idea behind Cuties. Y'all were trying to make a story. I think some stuff in that movie just went too far.
Yeah, it was.
It did go too far.
Yeah,
like it's literally just a coming of age movie about some 11-year-old girl who
ain't even came of age yet.
Exactly.
It's coming of age and they never came of age the whole movie.
Yeah, exactly.
She just stayed at age 11.
She's literally in the middle of a goddamn divorce and trying to like get approval from like a whole dance group. That's literally what the movie is.
Yeah, but that can be done without the sexual undertones.
Yeah, of course.
Certain visuals were not necessary.
Absolutely.
And the thing is, I never seen the movie. I seen like I seen
it's a show.
It's a show. It's a movie.
Okay.
I seen reviews though.
I watched it. I watched the movie. I was like, bro, this is cringe. This is literally like you're trying to seek approval from a dance group and you're in the middle of a divorce. Like, this is literally just some generic ass divorce movie about some kid being in the middle.
So let's take out the weirdo shit of Cuties. Put yourself in her situation. Like, your parents have been married since you were born for the last 11 years for sure, and they're going through a divorce. What do you do as a child?
I don't know.
Right. What do you do? And the only thing you can do is probably try to seek approval from someone else.
Like, act out the way that they did.
Well, you don't know though. Like, you don't know.
But I guess the point that was missed was they didn't have to be 11 years old.
Yeah.
They didn't. Well, I don't think they were actually 11.
I know.
Were they actually 11?
I don't
know. But they were playing 11-year-olds.
They were probably younger. Problem. They were probably younger. No, they were young kids playing young kids.
Okay.
So it's like, regardless of what the plot was or whether she did the right thing or not as a child, you could have changed this character to a 20-something-year-old, and she could have been going through the same thing.
Well, how would you change it from dance group to the 20-year-old's perspective?
Your coworker's approval. Okay, you want to be liked by the people,
or even something like
you can be in college. The people you want, you go
college
school
makes sense. College makes sense. What are you about to say?
I was gonna talk about like one of those dance movies, like Step It Up or something like that.
Or like not take
like a Q dog,
but yeah,
like a stepper from a college or something.
They could be Greek
or
she could be Greek and she's
yeah,
trying to impress her line sisters.
Fraternity.
And it could have been the same movie, same sexual intercourse, more sexual
you
intercourse
could
because they were adults.
Because they were adults.
You could have had a hardcore sex, but
you could have even had topless scenes.
Why didn't you just have adults in the show?
Why did you
It just makes sense now. It just makes sense that I'm thinking about it.
When you just use adults? Wow.
Yeah, when you think of it like that, it's like
now I'm thinking some weirdo Geppetto made that movie.
Yeah, it's like when you take a step back and look at the whole thing, it's like,
was this necessary? Did
you
really have to do it like this?
Did you have to do?
I don't think we did. No. Sorry. No, didn't have to.
You really thought you ate that?
No, didn't have to. Sorry. You're out of chips, my friend. You're completely out of the damn casino. You're out of chips, my friend.
You're out of chips, buddy.
You really thought you ate that, sir?
Give me that plate. Give me the plate.
Go ahead and log out for me.
Yes. The house always wins. Give me your deed.
Oh my goodness.
Damn, bro.
Yeah, that's the unfortunate truth.
All right, I got another one. How do y'all feel about hyper fanatics ruining fandoms?
Fucking cringe. I swear to God, I can't stand those bitches, man. I can't stand those bitches, man.
I got a perfect example. Anime niggas with the sub versus dub debate.
Oh my goodness. Because every single anime fan can attest to this. It's like, okay, I'm a person. All right, so fuck you guys. I read at like a 6th grade level. Okay,
I don't read manga and I don't watch sub.
Right.
I watch dubbed anime. Suck my dick.
and watch this. I fucking enjoy it. Okay,
I love it. I actually prefer dubbed over sub because I can actually fucking understand what they're talking about.
I think Luffy's English voice is
better. It's
perfect.
His Japanese voice. I think Goku, Sean Schimmel did way better than the Japanese version.
I think Sean Schimmel did better.
The way he says Kame Kameha in Japanese sounds terrible.
Fuck out of here, boy.
Get the fuck out of here.
But yeah, so hyper fanatics can definitely ruin anything. Like hyper fanatics can even ruin like the car world. Like there's a lot of people who will shit on you for not having a fast car when you just wanted to do cosmetic stuff. Yeah. Like I wanted my car to be lime green with a pink racing stripe and the insides was purple. But did you add a turbo double flex?
Add a turbo engine? Did
the stripes don't make it faster, bro.
Stripes don't make it faster.
It's like, bro, shut up. Yes, it does. Yes, it does. It does.
As far as I'm concerned, it's faster in my mind.
Spoiler alert! That spoiler doesn't make you go fast.
Did you get high performance springs or did you? Man, shut the fuck up. Damn. Like you ruin. Like people can ruin. And even in the drinking community, people can be like, man, I drink Henny and Henny only.
Oh yeah, no.
And like
all
go
right.
crazy.
I'm a little bit like that guy. Now, granted, we have flavored drinks here, but I don't drink this very often. Okay, I'm trying to have it be inclusive for everybody. Okay?
Yeah, but you're not going to throw the bottle of Douce across the room.
Oh hell no, that's a waste of money. Because they didn't
bring Henny.
That's a waste of money.
I don't even drink this shit.
Like I don't.
Go to the store and get 2 bottles of Henny, 2 gallons.
I'm not even a fan of Hennessy. I'm like, but if it's there, like, fine. But if I were to drink Hennessy, it would be Hennessy Black because it tastes like bourbon. Mm-hmm. But with regular cognac, nah, bro, it's not for me. I can't do it. Like every time, like I just feel sick drinking it. Like I feel disgusting.
This is exactly why I think you need to be a bartender. Mm-hmm. You know so much about alcohol.
I don't know much.
I don't even know what cognac is. I know yak is short for cognac. That's like the extent of my alcoholic knowledge. That's all I got. Damn, bro. Yeah, but that is true though.
Yeah,
I hate it.
Hyper fanatics.
But hyper fanatics are everywhere. It doesn't even matter like.
It doesn't matter what fan. It doesn't matter what fan group you're a part of.
Some people just need to go get some bitches. That's all it is.
You need to get
no bitches. No bitches.
No bitches.
I have a perfect example of hyper fandom. In high school,
BTS.
Holy shit.
In high school.
Let's not open that can of worms. Go ahead.
They gonna cancel us before we get started.
My favorite anime outside of Dragon Ball Z, because the way that I structure my favorite anime list. There's like Dragon Ball, Untouchable King. Don't even think about dethroning it.
Don't even talk about it.
It's just a go-to.
Number one. Then there's number one.
It's just a go-to to watch.
It's over the top, bro. It's in its league of its own. So, I don't care what nobody. But Black Clover is 10,000 times. Shut the fuck up. Eat a dick, nigga. Anyway, what were you saying?
So for me, whenever someone would ask me, I would always say Dragon Ball Z is 1. But then at the time, my favorite anime was Fairy Tail.
Dragon Ball Z is 0.
Yeah, Dragon Ball Z is number 0.
It's number 0.
We're gonna start at 0. Number 0. Level 0.
Yeah.
S tier.
Yeah. So I would ask people ask me what my favorite anime, and I'll say Fairy Tail. Fairy Tail is a pretty lit anime. For to me, it's a very simple story of boy meet girl, big tits. Big tits are invited to come home. Everyone decides to learn magic. And now the show continues.
Evangelion? Evangelion? Evangelion, bro? The Rick and Morty of anime? Evangelion?
There you go. Do your thing. Do your thing, right? But, yeah, so I would tell people, like, oh, yeah, my favorite show is Fairy Tail. And people's like, Fairy Tail? Oh, my God, I can't believe you like that show. It's all about friendship. I'm like, dude, every anime is about friendship.
You ever watched
you ever heard of
My
One
Little
Piece?
Pony?
Have you heard of One Piece?
Ever heard of One Piece? Ever heard of Naruto, nigga?
You heard of Naruto? Nigga? Ever heard of Dragon Ball?
You ever seen Prison School? Friendship, dude? Come on, man.
Nigga, every anime is about friendship.
Every
it sells. Because it sells. It's in Japan.
But now, for some reason, everyone's obsessed with Fairy Tail. And I'm sitting here like...
It's because it's obscure. And I think what ruins it is because there's a lot of hipsters in these hyper fandom things.
Yeah.
And they ruin stuff because they want to be different.
But
they're not different at all. They're just like everybody else, but they want to be different. So they say things that they don't really mean.
Yeah.
I love
there's
stuff,
no way...
knowing damn well you're watching Naruto dubbed on Toonami just like I am. Stop playing with me.
Like, there's absolutely no way that you didn't enjoy Fairy Tail, especially back then when you liked anime. Like, especially when they got rid of that stupid-ass magic circle and they was casting spells and they were killing each other. They weren't killing nobody. But still, I'm like, what do you mean this is trash? Y'all niggas trash. And that's when I stopped. And that's when I stopped hanging. That's when I stopped, like, dealing with all
anime
the
niggas.
Man, they ruin it. They ruin it. Like, they always suggest the weird shit and the shit that's only in Japanese. And you're like, bro, I don't care about this 2-year-old looking woman with her titties out. Like, why are you into this show so hard, bro? Like, you said this was the best show you've ever seen.
No bitches?
I haven't seen her do anything impressive.
They ain't even fight nobody. They ain't even throwing hands out here.
I don't even know if I can like this one. How old is it supposed to be? How old is it supposed to be?
You know what? You do bring a good point about hipsters though. Like, goddamn. Like, I remember back in the day, they would always call me hipsters because I don't listen to modern music and all that.
Right. I listen to Frank Sinatra.
It's not even that though. Like, here's the thing. I don't like hipsters in gaming. I really don't. Like,
what do you mean by that?
So, like, people are going to be like, oh, this new title's going to be shit. It's not going to be good. Like, they really want this new title to fail because they're playing...
Because they want to be right, yeah.
Yeah, they want to be right. And not only that, they're saying, like, you should try this like, indie game that's, like, really underground. It's much better than this whole AAA conglomerate studio going on. It's so overrated.
With a whole bunch of professionals.
Support the indie community.
Like, yeah, we'll support the indies, but, like, it's got to tend to my niche. Yeah. With a game like Raft, survival, like, crafting.
Not sponsored.
Yeah.
Yeah. Like,
yeah. Now that you say, like, hipsters in gaming, like, that's another big one.
That's another big one that I never thought about.
And they piss me off so much.
Because I'm sitting here like, yeah, check out this indie game. But it's like, this shit's trash. It's just Unravel, except without this. Or, you know, it's like, it's just a side
it's just not
hide.
You're right.
Like, come on, man. What is this? Ain't no puzzles. It's not fast. It's just colorful. Ooh.
Yeah.
Ooh. Who gives a fuck?
It's so artsy.
Nigga, fuck Call of Duty. You should play Call of Juarez. That's the real shit.
Hold up. Call of Juarez is actually kind of heat, though.
Minecraft, you should play. What
you should play Total Miner Z.
Total
That's the real one.
That's not even
that was
hipster.
So much more better.
That's not even hipster.
You
that's
even
like,
had a grenade launcher.
Like does Minecraft have that? Does Minecraft have that? Minecraft doesn't have a grenade launcher.
That's not hipster. That's just like under budget. You can't afford the 1,600 Microsoft points to buy Minecraft. Like, bro,
relic, bro. Hey, remember how defeated we were when we found out there was never gonna be Microsoft points ever again?
Yeah,
1,600 Microsoft points was $20.
It was $20.
That was the original cryptocurrency.
And actually, you know what? Do you guys
Microsoft
remember the message to all friends? I need a 24-hour pass or 48-hour pass.
Yeah. I remember
Oh,
that.
man.
Message to all friend shit. Man, Xbox is some relic, bro. And they just bought Activision. That's crazy. It comes all full circle. It's nuts. It's nuts.
Since we're talking about video games, we gotta talk about these NPCs we was talking about earlier.
Okay. Yeah, because I didn't even hear the conversation.
So I had asked Mike in the car on the way here. I was like, well, I was breaking down how I see people. I see people in two categories. There's like people, and then there's animals. And the animals to me are NPCs. So it's like there's us, the people that
humans
that I'm sure are out here living their life. And then there's people who will like load in around the corner and just like
They'll just render.
Nigga, we went through that the other day. We were walking through Publix. We saw a couple walk past us.
Yeah.
We saw them walk past us, and we're walking straight ahead. We're walking straight ahead. This same couple walks right past us again. I'm like, how? I was like, no, that is proof this is a simulation. That couple is proof right there. And she was like, you know people can turn around, right, Kedar?
nah.
You know people can turn around.
Not that fast.
No, not that fast. They would have had to walk all the way down the aisle, all the way back this way, and all the way back here to get back over here. There's no fucking way.
Look, just for them to have
No way.
nothing new in their hand.
Yeah.
Like you had nothing extra.
And remember, this is what. And the funny thing is, I heard them say like a Grand Theft Auto fucking quip when they walked past. She was like, yeah, I just unblocked you, and then walked past me. I was like, nigga, what are you talking about? Man, this shit was funny. Oh my god, what were you saying though? Continue what you were saying.
Yeah. So the reason I had asked that was because when I was driving by, my window was down, and there was a guy. There was two guys.
There were two guys just standing in the middle of the street.
And I heard his quip. Do you remember what he said? I can't remember.
He was talking about like, "Hey man, I gave her a call or some shit like that." I don't even know.
That got me talking about the one time. That was me. What I told you. So.
Oh yeah, you were at the grocery store.
I was at the grocery store yesterday actually, and it was this guy. It looked like It looked like he was about to walk back into the store to go back to work, but he didn't have his vest. But anyway, it was weird. He was standing there, and then all of a sudden, he came from around the corner. He was like, and then she called me back. And then I was like, fuck? So, like, to me, I'm like, he got to be on the phone. But I didn't see no headphones. He didn't have I didn't see no earbuds. Like, I was looking at this guy. Like, I looked at him because he did, like, a little... Like he came around the corner,
just ran around,
trouble or some shit. So like, eyed him down, make sure it was nothing on him.
He lost his pathfinding script.
Yeah, he left his mini map. He checked his mini map, realized he walked past his destination.
He forgot his notes.
So and it was so crazy because it was like, bro, like okay, for example, I'm here. That's the edge. Like the edge of the couch is like the corner where Walmart is, right around the corner.
Right.
He peels the corner and then like he's like, you know, and then she called me back, and then he runs past me, and then I'm sitting here like, okay, so if he's on the phone, then he was talking to somebody on the phone. But I'm like, why did you say it so loud if you were on the phone?
The whole store can hear you, bro.
Why did you just scream that in the perfect proximity to where, and then she called me back? You know what I'm saying? So
the whole store can fucking hear you, dude.
Like the more and more I thought about it, the more questions I had, and I'm sitting here like I tried to get around the corner so quick. I'm like, bro, he had to be talking to somebody. He had to be talking to somebody. He just needed them to hear. Nah, there wasn't no cars over there. Like it was dead empty. Like he just walked out the wall. He clipped through the wall from inside during his shift. It ran past me.
Yo, stop, bro. Stop,
dude. That shit was crazy.
Wait, tell him about the guy who was cheating on his girlfriend.
Oh yeah. Oh my goodness. So this is the same trip. He's on the phone. He was like, from the conversation that he's having with the person on the phone, he's like, man, what the fuck you talking about? I don't know no damn whoever the hell it is. He's just yelling at her like, I don't know who you're talking about. I ain't with no bitch. I don't do this. I don't do that. Tell me why later on I see bro in line with somebody. With some lady. Just some random lady. It couldn't have been the person he was screaming at on the phone because
she was on the phone.
She was on the
phone. Was on the phone.
Asking what he was.
She
what the fuck you
in
at?
like shit.
Yeah.
She spawned in right after.
No, he pretty much typed in a script to spawn her in.
First load game. Load save file.
And then I'm sitting here like, bro, like, of all the conversations you could be having with your woman on the phone, you could have just said you was at the grocery store.
He lied.
It sounds like you're at the grocery store. You know what I mean? It was just so many questions, just all over the place. It was
And then as
being
we
a
were,
playable character is nuts. Oh,
and then as we were passing by the Chick-fil-A on my street. There was a guy on a scooter just riding on the sidewalk, and Flash is like, "That's a playable character.
That's a playable character right there. He's breaking the rules. Bro was on the moped, like just minding his business, just on the sidewalk,
some
just
GTA
rolling.
Online shit.
I'm like, yep,
That's a real one. Everybody else,
a real nigga.
nah.
And I'm like,
Niggas that run marathons are real characters. Well, nah, even some of them ain't real characters. Some of them ain't real either. That's just Athletic Man 3. Load him in.
Their character models are just to run marathon during fall.
And then they spawn out as soon as it's over.
And I'm like, you know what? This is kind of a plausible thing. You know, like, I guess NPCs existing in the world.
Could you imagine?
And I have a theory, though. And like, I have a theory that's going to blow your mind. So, the NPCs...
Switch, bro.
The NPCs interact with playable characters so they can have a life outside of ours. So NPCs only exist when we're around, right?
Right.
Unless we're talking about them. Because now, bruh, wherever he is,
he exists again.
He's just loaded in, and now he's existing, doing whatever the hell it is that he's supposed to be doing right now.
Yeah.
So because we're talking about him, and because he gave me that little quip that he gave me, I'm able to talk and think about him later on. So he's like, yeah, hopefully he think about me later. Then,
hopefully he thinks about me later.
And then I just pop back in. And then so that's my theory. I think like non-playable characters, they don't become playable characters, but they get more life points the more they interact with actual characters.
And what if that's true, right?
Yeah.
What do you do with that information after you die?
What
if you die and your whole life you were dating an NPC?
That information becomes corrupted.
Your wife was NPC the whole time.
The data becomes corrupted, bro.
Yeah, bro, that'll destroy everything you thought was real.
Mm-hmm.
Everything you thought was real.
If you still think the same way after death, like that's assuming your consciousness stays intact.
What if that's the game? to try to find another playable character the whole time.
The whole time, that's the real purpose. That's your real purpose. It's to find
another playable character.
Find other characters.
Other characters. You can't
find people to match up with in a lobby.
If you end up with an NPC, you failed and have to go back.
Yeah.
You got to keep coming back.
You got to keep coming back until you find another one.
No. It's probably not even just like the person you marry. It's probably people you interact with. It seems like you interacted with
82 NPCs?
No, 82% of the people you know are NPCs. Oh my God. Send them back.
You might as well be one.
You might as well be one. You're going back as one.
Hell nah, bro. That's crazy. Would that even change your outlook on life, though?
Not really.
Nah.
It wouldn't change shit if we found out.
It wouldn't
found
change.
out we were in a simulation.
It's not like I talk to strangers anyway. Like,
but what if you did? What if that was irrefutable proof that we're in a simulation? That wouldn't affect their life at all?
I watched the video of a guy like walking into a postal store to put flyers up, and he talked to the clerk. He was like, "Hey, yo, did you hear that Danny DeVito has an OnlyFans?" And the guy just responded, was like, "Oh, really, man? That's crazy."
That's
like,
NPC behavior for sure.
Yeah.
That's definitely an NPC behavior.
Yeah, because that would raise any red flags at all.
Because I'd be like,
just hearing that.
Either you would react like that, or he just didn't hear him, or maybe he's like, "Shut the fuck up!
Shut the fuck
hell out of my face! Shut the fuck up!"
It goes home to his NPC wife. "Hey, dear, I had a bit of a day. Some guy just told me Danny DeVito has an OnlyFans."
One of the players told me there's a OnlyFans. For
what if
Danny DeVito.
The only people who don't know this is a game are the players?
That's crazy.
The NPCs know. Everyone knows. The animals know. That's why they look at us.
That's
like
why
that.
they look at us every time we come around. Yeah.
Everyone knows except for the
I
players.
can't believe I'm witnessing a player right now.
Look at him.
Look at him.
Walking.
Existing. This is crazy.
Doing this thing. Out here.
This is like the Truman Show, but IRL.
That'd be crazy though, bro.
Man.
Just to find out.
Nah, Mike's not an NPC. What if I'm one? Nah, I'm not an NPC either. I don't think anyone in this room is.
I don't exhibit like I guess normal
NPC behavior.
Yeah.
I mean, well, think about this, because it's like when you play Sims, they're technically non-playable characters, but whenever you do meet a Sim, they have a lot of shit. They have a lot of personality just already built in whenever you talk to them. So
it's
like,
randomly generated.
But but still, it's like you can run into an NPC that has a really good backstory. You know, like it can be really hard. to tell who is
the
who.
semi-met was
What
a war hero.
if all of the people that run the protests know about the NPCs and are rallying them up in a specific way because they know how NPCs respond. They know how to make NPCs respond.
And we don't even have to look at it.
They're trying to overload the server.
Yeah, like
That's all they're trying to do.
we don't even have to look at it as like NPCs. We can see that's what's happening.
Yeah.
Like just to people. It's just people. The best thing. Well, what's the saying? The best thing the devil did was convince the world that he didn't exist.
Yeah.
So it's like as long as they keep making it seem like they're not the ones causing all of the ripples, we'll never ask where the hell these waves coming from.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? So, you know.
Oh man, that actually is so crazy to think about, bro. I'm sitting here thinking like, how many people have I met that are NPCs? And for the people that don't know, NPC stands for non-playable characters. So like,
unless you're an NPC,
and if you're an NPC, you know. If you don't, then you.
If you're an NPC, you know.
You need to look at your hands, look at yourself for a second.
If you're not an NPC, you definitely know. But if you are an NPC, you didn't know. Yo, I heard about that Twitch streamer. She was like, she said niggas under 5'7" don't deserve any human rights. That wasn't a joke.
It's about to get hot up in here. Let me change the color.
That was a serious thing she said. She lost all her sponsors. She was playing Tekken. She's been playing Tekken for the last 5 years. And then she said that dumb shit and lost everything, bro.
Damn.
And then, but she said more than that. She said broke people deserve to die. If you got small boobs, you need to kill yourself. Like, she said some wild shit.
I think I had to pull my sponsorships too.
Yeah. Like, even if she was being ironic. Like,
even if she was joking.
Even if she was joking.
I mean, it's not funny, but like
my sister got little boobs. Like
my sister got little boobs.
Nigga, I was broke all my college years.
What
you talking about?
It's not funny, but like I don't know. I feel like she's just trying to push the envelope, trying to get attention. Maybe.
She pushed it a little too far.
Yeah,
she lost everything.
Yeah, I mean it's off the table now.
She lost her partnership.
The envelope's off the fucking table.
She lost her Twitch partnership. She lost her sponsorships. Like she basically got fucking Squid Gamed.
I don't know. Like hearing those insults kind of reminds me of Low Tier God. But just female.
Cheese guzzling.
You
salad dodging. You salad dodging, cheese drinking, Crisco bathing, bitch.
You should kill yourself now.
I do not care about you, fat, disgusting.
You serve zero purpose. You should kill yourself now.
It's not funny, bro. Low Tier God is fucked up.
LTG do be fucked up. They'll be saying some fucked up shit, but it's so funny.
But it's so funny.
It's really funny.
It's so funny.
I can't
Because
help
he be saying the wildest shit that you would.
It's like he's calling me his summer aunt for just sticking around, bro. Like, relax, dude. Like, I can smell the syrup, all right? It's fucking Aunt Jemima syrup, bro. Relax.
No, you mean Pearl Miller Company.
Yeah.
Pearl Miller Company.
Whatever,
Who
dude.
the fuck is Pearl? We do not know who that is.
Completely retconned from society. I got the last bottle in existence, too.
Is it full?
Bro.
Not quite.
Drop that bitch in some resin.
Ooh. Fill it up with some fake syrup.
Yeah.
Fill it up with some Pearl Miller and then like sell it for full price on eBay.
No, put
Not
it in
gonna
some
do
resin.
that.
Put it in some resin.
I want to keep it.
Put it in some resin.
It's gonna be worth
$500,000.
Yeah, if you put it in
I'm
resin,
gonna
it's
put it
gonna
in
lose a lot of its. It's gonna lose a lot of its value. I mean,
Listen,
unless it's a piece like a.
Like you would have to
like
like
an art piece,
like put it on a stand or some shit.
But if you do that, 100 million other people that still got Aunt Jemima bottles gonna do the same thing.
Yeah, but I'd be the first.
Or people who are just going to go through a landfill.
And find Aunt Jemima bottles.
Yeah.
I damn sure would, especially if it sold for $500,000.
You said what? $500,000.
$500,000 for a bottle of syrup?
I'm finna hop on. I'm finna
Put some fake syrup in here. I'm finna put some Pearl Miller in this damn Aunt Jemima bottle.
Man, please.
Shit.
I mean, that's just on Photoshop, nigga.
If you do it first, I mean, fuck it. I mean, if people willing to spend that much for an Aunt Jemima bottle and some resin, I fucking go for it. Man.
Fucking go
Shit,
for it.
I'm not mad
More
at you.
power to you.
Oh man, I think that was a pretty good episode though.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? You turn back white.
Shit, how long have we been going for?
Probably about an hour, maybe hour 10. Because the cameras went off twice.
Hour 3.
Hour and 3.
Damn, 63 minutes? You know, I'll take it.
I'll take that.
I'll take it.
Solid episode.
Pretty short.
I ain't gonna. How is it short? All our episodes are like an hour 30.
Yeah, well,
That's not necessarily short.
It's like
in comparison,
it's like a
that's
third
like-
short.
like okay, that's like if SpongeBob only showed one episode.
Yeah,
you're right.
that's 11 minutes.
Yeah, we showed
Like they only
it,
showed the one
30
episode.
whole
and
minutes.
It's like
We got something else? We can talk about that.
No,
movie
I
we just
wasn't
watched.
saying that we had to keep going, but I was just saying.
But we could talk about that movie we just watched.
Yeah, right. The one that we spent 2 hours fucking watching that we didn't even talk about yet.
Showed
Talking
it.
about,
What's it called
the
again?
Mitchells versus Machines.
Is that what it was called?
The Mitchells versus the Machines? Yeah.
That's what the movie was called? I thought it was just called Meet the Mitchells or some shit.
No.
The Sony movie.
Yeah.
That shit was fire.
Yeah.
It's funny.
It got
It's funny.
better because let me tell you, these two gave up on the movie like 20 not
It's
even
because
20
they
minutes
put a
in.
meme in it.
Yeah, they had
You can't
memes
put
and
pop
YouTube
culture
references
meme in
in
it.
there. Like
When you do
like,
that, it ruins the movie.
yeah, like I'm completely tuned off.
Wreck-It Ralph did that.
Yep.
Wreck-It Ralph 2
Completely.
did that.
Yeah.
It's terrible.
Yeah,
Tuned
Wreck-It Ralph
out.
2 was kind of like it looked just like a money laundering scheme.
But that movie was no better than Wreck-It Ralph. It was just ads until the end. The whole movie was ads until the end part.
Yeah.
That's
It's
to the
like,
last. To the
and plus,
ending.
like, it doesn't make it any better that the characters are shaped like the characters from Grubhub commercials. You remember those?
Yeah.
Yeah.
With the dancing and all that.
I know about the girl program.
that movie, like
Matt Pat made a whole theory about them niggas.
it just
Why?
Because it's a food theory.
It's so. It's not even necessary.
He said this to Jimmy Neutron universe.
He should stay away from that.
What
He needs to stay away from that.
What you about to say?
oh my goodness.
He had some solid points. He had some solid points to make me believe Jimmy Neutron had something to do with that shit. No cap. What were you saying?
Yeah, I mean, I like the movie a lot. I mean, but I like the movie just like you can like any other movie like that. The movie itself was done. It was a labor of love from start to finish.
Definitely.
Like
It was a lot of love.
the animation was nice. I didn't see any like drops in quality outside of like streaming, but I didn't even see too much of that.
A lot of big bags dropped in this movie.
Yo, yeah,
YouTube sponsor. What was it? It was YouTube Furby.
It was YouTube,
YouTube,
Waffle
Furby,
House,
Waffle House,
A&W,
A&W,
Amazon.
Amazon.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm surprised we didn't get like a fucking
Rihanna.
Rihanna.
Well, no, that wasn't
That's
a
music
sponsor.
licensing. That's much
Yeah.
different than
They had to
sponsors.
pay her for that.
yeah.
She didn't pay them to put in the movie, so that's different.
Yeah.
But
Unless she called.
but the fact that we remember
Yeah.
means they did their job.
Yeah,
Yeah, she needs money for a new kid from Travis Scott.
from Travis.
Travis Scott is bankrupt. You
That's
know that?
That's not her baby daddy.
Who is it again?
Rihanna. You thought Rihanna was with Travis Scott?
I think so.
You mean A$AP Rocky, nigga?
A$AP Rocky. Yeah.
I didn't even catch on to the fact that he said that.
That's why I stopped. I was
It's
like,
me-
did nobody hear what this nigga just said?
I've been drinking, okay?
No, nigga, it's because they got the same haircut.
That was because they're both black, you racist.
I challenge that. I challenge that notion.
Hey, my two best friends are
Oh my
black.
god. I'm racist. Oh my
And my two
god.
best friends are black. I am on a podcast with two black people.
Oh no.
Nigga, I'm half black.
Oh no. Guys, I think I just had a revelation.
But no, I
I'm
think
racist.
Oh, man.
it
I'm
is.
just kidding.
It is because they have the same haircut though that you got.
No, I get it.
I mean, honestly, as a black man, I can understand how you might have confused those two.
I don't even
I
follow.
wouldn't have ever confused those two.
No, but like I don't follow pop culture like that.
Yeah,
You know
so
what I
like
mean?
for Mike, I can understand that. Like because I know who Michael is, and I know he's not lying when he said he probably hasn't looked at a picture of Travis Scott in months or even years.
not since Astroworld.
Yeah, not since
then.
Not since then. Like I could believe that he could have got him confused.
But to catch you up, Travis Scott is Kylie Jenner.
Yeah,
Rihanna is A$AP Rocky.
Yeah.
oh my goodness.
What were we even talking about?
We're talking about
We were
the
talking
movie.
about the movie.
really derailed off this shit.
But yeah, I liked it. It was fun. It was a fun ride. But like
How
they
likely?
faked us out like 4 times.
Yeah, they had like 4 different endings. But how likely are you to recommend that movie to someone else?
Someone with kids? 100%.
No. Just someone
Just to
else.
someone, like another person.
An NPC.
I ain't gonna lie, I did like
It's
the movie
definitely
enough.
an NPC movie.
I
For
liked
sure.
the movie. I liked the
Colorful.
movie enough to suggest it because it was so colorful. It's easy to sit down and watch it. Like once it got you to the end.
It
Like,
made me
'cause-
laugh.
Yeah,
So-
because like we wanted to finish it. It wasn't nowhere during the movie where we was like, this shit ain't over yet. And even if we were, it was more like a damn. They still got more. It wasn't like a damn. They still got more. You know?
Like damn, this shit's
different tone. Yeah,
Yeah,
like,
it's
this
two
shit's
different
still
tones.
going. Golly, I actually enjoyed it a lot.
Yeah, I enjoyed it.
I would suggest it to even adults, not
Yeah.
even just people with kids.
I suggested to people with kids, random. I'd even if
High movie
yeah.
for sure. What you about to say?
So like the movie may be cynical in like the whole ordeal, saying like you don't love your family because you don't call them or whatever. Or
There are some like bitch really moments
Yeah.
in that movie, like especially at the end when they were in the headquarters. If you guys are gonna watch it, I don't want to spoil it, but
You got
The
5
movie's
seconds
4
before we
months
spoil
old.
it.
Yeah, right.
We got
The
four.
movie's
You got 4
what
seconds.
what was it called? The rhombus. What was it called?
the
The
rhombus.
rhombus of subjugation.
Yeah, the rhombus.
The
of
rhombus of
subjugation.
subjugation.
Yeah, it was in there and they blew some shit up. And
That shit got mega weird at the end of the movie.
Yeah.
At the beginning, I thought it was gonna be pretty normal, but it just went nuts after like the second act. After the
After
first
the
act,
Furbies.
As soon as
after the
everybody got
first act.
captured.
after the Furbies.
Look, that shit came out of nowhere. They were just in a car driving around, and then robots take over. What the fuck?
Well, quite honestly, things got crazy the moment they pulled up on the mall. As soon as they got there,
No, not the mall. The restaurant, the diner restaurant,
And they see the other family
because
that
they got
does
there.
yoga.
Yeah, they got there way before they got to the mall.
Oh yeah,
Yeah, they got there way
but I
before they
mean
got to the mall.
that place was like it wasn't necessarily under ruin, but it was still under like regular.
Yeah,
Like, but I'm saying like shit didn't
But
get
the mall
crazy.
was
Like when we got to the
crazy.
mall, it was like
nigga, giant Furbies.
giant.
And we saw the mom get an arc. Like she turned into a complete badass.
She completely changed characters. She turned into a whole nother bitch.
Or no, she's been this character the whole time. It's just nobody put her boy in danger.
I think it was the mom
boy.
instincts.
My
It was the
sweet
mom
boy.
instincts,
Yeah, and it was so funny because that was his code name, Sweet Boy. Remember when the dad
I
was
wish we would call me Sweet Boy. Sweet Boy. Bring your ass over here, Sweet Boy. What the fuck? Man, fuck you, Dad.
Sweet Boy?
You sweet nigga. What is this?
It's a beard conditioner
Beard conditioner?
Yeah,
specifically.
Interesting. Would it work in my hair?
not in your hair, but your facial hair.
Understandable. Anyways, chat.
Chat.
That has been episode 13 of KAFE KEYDOOR. Oh wait, let's rate the movie. Rate the movie.
Rate the movie.
What you rate it? Let's go you first. We always go let Flash go first.
So the movie made me laugh like 5 times, which was like
I give it
It-
6.
hold
6
on.
times.
I did 6 times.
It got me 6 times.
Got you
Yeah.
6 times.
It got me a few times. I wouldn't
Yeah,
say
it
was just
got
five.
me a few times. So it pretty much meets the criteria of a decent movie. So yeah, no, I give it about a 6, above average.
6 is decent. 6 is pretty low.
I was gonna give it like a 7, rough 7.5.
I was gonna say about 7.5. About
Yeah.
7.5.
I mean, 5 is average. 5 is
I
average.
would say, I'd say going for 8 is reaching for me.
But comparing it to other kids' movies.
But I'm not comparing it to other
saw a
kids'
guy
movies.
get
I'm
kicked.
comparing
You
it
saw Eric Andre's character get kicked in the
because
nuts.
of
It's
how
not a
long
kid's
it
movie.
was. It wasn't a kid movie. It was competing with other movies.
It's supposed to be a- it's supposed
it
to
was
be
a
a family
2-hour
movie.
sit down.
Yeah, it's
it
a
was a
family
2-hour
movie.
sit down family animated movie. This might as well have been Spider-Man Into the Spider-Verse. You see what I'm saying? I can't hold Spider-Verse to kid movie standards. I have to motherfucking
Can't.
rate it. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
It was way too much love, way too much labor that went into this movie for me to just keep it down here with the kids' movies. You
Right.
see what I mean?
Yeah.
I feel that.
So
It's definitely an above average
kids.
kids
You say
movie.
7.5.
I really say 7.3. 7.3.
I still give it an 8. Right? I'm gonna
Yeah.
stand on 8. I think 8's cool. I think 8's cool for that movie. I mean, it is a giant ad at the end of the day.
Yeah, like because I see the money laundering. Like
See the
I feel swindled, and I didn't even pay for the movie.
yeah, everybody,
You pay for
everyone who was name dropped in that movie had made some illegal money last year.
Illegal
And they
money.
needed to dump some off inside of this
No
movie.
money is illegal.
YouTube was like, "Hey man, I got 50 grand. I need to drop off real quick."
50. I got
50
50 million
million.
that I need to
That's
drop
But
off.
That's
it was
literally
so
the
many
budget.
of them. I'm like, and the budget was only what $100 million. So it's
Yeah.
like,
Only $100 million.
yeah, right. When it was
Only.
probably $500 million budget.
Yeah.
because niggas just kept throwing money at it. Like, damn, I made
Yeah,
some money, man.
Sony made enough money off of their games and PS5s. Might as well just put in
And
their
there's
movies.
Spider-Man.
Right.
I'm
Yeah,
surprised
Spider-Man.
Spider-Man didn't fucking show up.
I really am.
Not to think about it, like it wasn't no mention. He wasn't a
That
name
means-
drop or
That
nothing.
means that would have been canon.
You're right.
Well, yeah, especially for Sony's Spider-Verse, it probably would have been canon.
Miles Morales just shows up and fights the robots.
He's the reason. Actually, the girl did absolutely nothing. Spider-Man saved the day in New York.
She just takes all the credit. She takes all the damn credit.
And then she would be canon to the MCU.
Then she'd have to be canon to the MCU.
God damn it. Now she's going to be in the Marvel Avengers game.
See you next time.
That was fun.
Yeah, I agree. It was really good. No, press stop recording. You press pause.
Stop.
Yeah.
Oh.
Stopping the recording.
Shit.
I got a pee too.